Oh, blessings. Um, I'm just doing this really quick one today because I'm in the midst of doing ritual, and um, I figured I'd just share this real quick with Kenaz. So basically, the way that I work with it, I just do it from a sitting posture. I ground out my body, make sure that I'm making good contact with the ground, and then I just lean back slightly for that lower slant, and then my arms out for the upper slant, and it just creates that nice Kenaz. And as for the Galdr, the mantratic sound, I just work with the K at first, like but then I actually allow that the ending of the K almost as if it's making that torch sound, like making a torch sound. So now I'm directing the flame. You know, part of Kenaz for me is about focus. It's about how we focus our awareness, how we focus our attention, just like a torch, and seeing. Um, if you've ever had basically a flashlight would be your modern day torch. So if you're in the dark and you have a flashlight, focusing, you're focusing your attention, right? So it's actually a really good glyph or shape or however you want to call it, a symbol. It makes that nice so that when I do it, and you can also do your arms out like that and just make it Kenaz that way too. I mean, you don't have to do your body. Like if you were doing a standing posture, then I would just do the hands, just the arms with the Kenaz. I know you can't really see it, but there you go, right in there, you know. And then just vibrate that the K sound, or make that guttural kind of torch sound. And even our mouth makes that shape as it like comes out, and focus and bring that and hold it for a little bit and feel the energy building. And as the mind starts to waver and get all you know, can't do this, or it starts to run away, or you know, like I like the Fight Club. If you ever seen Fight Club, that scene where he pours the acid on his hand and he's like, "Stay here, stay here." So stay here, stay here, stay here in that space. Don't run from it, right? Don't escape from it. Be there in that. It gets uncomfortable. It gets uncomfortable as we hold it. The back starts to ache, arms get tired, but just push through. Focus. Work with the sound. And see what happens. For me, it's empowering, and in fact, like as I've opened up to Kenaz, I've just opened up to it, like basically yesterday, and then today I got a wick for a wiki torch, you know, for outside. You know, this is one type, or for a fire or lamp, you know, which a candle represents also like the torch. Any, but yeah. So as I started to open myself up to it, even before I, in this case, drew out its rune and offered my blood to activate it, as I opened to it, one of the CEOs from the mental health business that I work for, where we help people with mental illness and stuff. Well, that one of the CEOs came to me and asked me to teach yoga, which is cool, you know, because I mean I've taught it a couple times in my life, but nothing ever serious, and now here it is. It's like, yeah, it's cool, awesome. So now I'm like actively initiating it. So I'm like I have a power object, a rune, a symbol for me, like something that connects me with the energy in a physical way, just as like the ancients, you know, just like our ancestors. You know, the runes, not they represent. They're not just letters, although letters is powerful. Don't get me wrong, but when a letter represents an idea or a thing or an experience or concept or a being or deity, whatever it is, you know. Wow, how much more powerful are they? That's pretty powerful. So So I find ways to connect with it. Like, of course, like Kenaz's torch, right? And the poem, the one poem, the English poem, kind of refers to it as like where it's the light that the nobles and people have to use to celebrate and connect and but then the other two poems are kind of like sickness and boils and stuff. So that's like the other side of fire, of course, right? But and you know, when we work with the runes, we do work with both sides of them. We're not denying one side or aspect, but coming to master or overcome or let go of those other unwanted aspects of the runes as we take and empower ourselves, you know. And so to me, more Kenaz is more. I mean, to me, it's connected to Dagaz, and of course Sowilo, you know, the fire runes. But it's to me, it's that focus and my awareness, you know. What do I want to focus on? What's going on in my mind, right? Like there was a cool thing. I did Dagaz, and then moved into Kenaz. So like to me, Dagaz was like boom, I see clearly. I have full, like basically I have the means to see all those unconscious and conditioned and unwanted things in my life, and the mind, you know, all the thoughts that come with it. So now Kenaz is more like, you know, that torch, and even like burning away the thoughts, burning away the unwanted from my life. You know, it's a powerful rune. You know, because in a real sense, this is the earthly fire, right? Like, and you know, the sun, Sowilo, is like the celestial fire, and then the Gaz is like light itself. You know, so it's like all encompassing of. It's, you know, because we're all light, right? We're all from exploding stars, right? So yeah, there you go. All right, blessings, peace.